So you chose to play the rogue for your D&D game. The edgy loner, the murder hobo, the one that was raised in the cold, harsh streets and stole their first gold piece when they were just a baby, which is honestly kind of surprising because how can you steal anything with those tiny little baby hands? But I digress. But the more you look at rogues, the more you think, man, rogues are boring. Sure, having an edgy loner character that steals everything that's not nailed down to the ground is a fun character to play, but after playing that for like the billionth time, it gets kind of boring. You need some excitement, some spice to add to your character creation. You wish you can create a rogue that has secrets, that get all of the secret information that everyone is pining to get. Or being a gang leader whose business is all about rumors and information that the world tries to hide from everybody else. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like a Mastermind rogue. So what is a Mastermind rogue? Well, this underrated subclass is all about extracting information from your opponents that they want you to never know. They thrive on the dirty secrets, and they will use it against your opponents in any way possible. Mastermind rogues are a subclass that leans into the role-playing pillar of RPGs. If you don't know, there are 3 pillars of tabletop RPGs: combat, exploration, and roleplay. There are other classes out there that do one thing better from another in each of these pillars. There are classes and subclasses that are better suited in different types of pillars, but that all depends on the game that you are running. Masterminds, their gameplay lands smack dab right in the middle into roleplay. Before we talk about how to write this class, first we gotta discuss what can you do as a rogue. So let's break it down. There are 3 things that you can do as a rogue at first level. So let's break it down. At level 1, you get 3 things as a rogue: expertise, sneak attack, and thieves' cant. Expertise is basically you choose a skill that you're proficient in and you double that amount. Say, for example, I am a rogue that's trying to get inside this masquerade ball where a bunch of political figures are going to be at, and they're going to be talking about all of these dark and deadly deals. The doorman is not letting us in because we are not on the list. Well, it's time to roll a deception roll, baby! Say, for example, we have a crisp 5 for a deception check. Well, thanks to expertise, we can double that, and that will become a crisper 10, and we can lie our butts up that we do belong in this party. I don't know about you, but I don't think there's a lot of classes that can beat a plus 10 in deception. Well, maybe a bard. Yeah, definitely a bard. Someone will probably have like a power build that has like a plus like a billion to their deception check. I want to see that build. Someone make that happen. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Next up is sneak attack. Now, sneak attack is the bread and butter of rogue features. This is their selling point. They get the drop on their target and they get to deal a massive amount of damage. This attack allows you to add a d6 to your damage rolls, and it only gets bigger the more you level up. If you choose to stick with this class to level 20, you get to deal 10d6 on an attack. That's a lot of damage, okay? I'm just saying it right there. That's a whole lot of damage right there. That makes me scared. Rogues are scary, man. But how do you activate it? Well, there is a lot of ways to activate sneak attack. Most of the time, you need to have advantage on your target. And to make this kind of simple, in other instances, if you have one of your allies like 5 feet in front of them and stuff, that will give you like advantage because they are distracted like with like 2 targets at once and everything. So, woo. Then we have thieves' cant. Now this is basically a coded language only rogues can understand. To the normal person, this just may sound like, you know, random gibberish words, but this is a very good and useful tool to share secret information with your other fellow rogues. So, woo. At second level, we get cunning action. This ability allows you to dash, disengage, and hide on a bonus action. So you can bolt around the map with ease without getting caught by the fun police because they caught you trying to steal the mayor's dirty photographs. At third level, we get a roguish archetype, which basically is the feature of our subclass, the Mastermind. We actually get 2 abilities, Master of Tactics and Master of Intrigue. Master of Tactics lets you use the help action as a bonus action. This basically means you're helping out your party member and you can give them an advantage with a skill check or with an attack. But that's not all you can do with this skill. Normally, you need to be about 5 feet away from your party member to give them the help action. But because we are the Mastermind Rogue and we have the drip, we are allowed to give them the help action as long as they're 30 feet away from us and they can see or hear us. Yeah, this class is all about the big brain moves. Master of Intrigue lets you have proficiency and disguise kit, a tool kit, and 1 gaming set. Don't worry about that last one because hardly anyone ever uses the gaming set. I am sorry. I am so sorry to all of them. I would like to apologize to the 1% of people who actually roleplay the games in Dungeons and Dragons, you big ass nerd. You can also learn 2 other languages of your choice. Additionally, you
can mimic the speech pattern and the accent of one person
if you are observing them for 1 minute, so you can pull that off better than they could, so woo. At 4th level, we get ability score improvement. Now this is basically we can increase any one of our stats, or, you know, we could like get one of the really cool feats that really add some spice to our character. 5th level, we get Uncanny Dodge. Alright, this is a very useful skill. You can use your reaction to have the damage of any attacks coming onto you because you are a slippery little bastard and nothing can touch you. 6th level, you get another expertise. So you get to choose what skill you want to increase to a plus 20. Make the DM cry, buddy. At 7th level, we unlock Invasion. Alright, now this is a really cool skill. I freaking love this skill. This is such a cool skill. So what happens in this skill? Okay, so say for example, an attack that's being made towards you makes you have to roll a dexterity saving throw. Alright, so you roll the dices, and if you pass, you get no damage from that attack. None. Zip. Nada. None whatsoever. And if you fail, you only take half damage. This is why rogues are so broken, man. At 8th level, we get another ability score improvement. Nothing new over here. At 9th level, we get another subclass feature. This ability is called Insightful Manipulator. Essentially, if you observe any creature for 1 minute outside of combat, you get to know if their stats are equal, higher, or lower to your stats. You also get to know what kind of personality traits they have. This is all at the discretion of the DM, so please communicate with your DM on what kind of information should be known and stuff. At 10th level, we get another ability score improvement. Bump up that dexterity to a plus 20 and become an untouchable god, baby! 11th level is reliable talent. Okay, so say for example, you are rolling on a skill that you're proficient in, and you roll like dog doo-doo. Like super, really bad. If you happen to roll lower than a 9, you can treat that roll as a 10. Seriously. Rogues are hella busted and have to be nerfed. At 12th level, we get another ability score improvement. Yep, we are getting another one. All right, we're just gonna move on like it's just plain old something, you know? I don't know what I'm doing with my hand right now. 13th level, we get another class feature, Misdirection. Okay, so essentially, whenever a creature is attacking you, you can use your action. Okay, so this is how it works. So when a creature is attacking you, and there's another creature that's like 5 feet away from you, you can use your reaction to misdirect the damage, see what I did there? Wink. And to have that attack land on their ally. Seriously. Rogues are busted. Hashtag fix rogues. At 14th level, you get Blind Sense. This allows you to know the location of any hidden or invisible creature. Okay, seriously, what the hell? What in the absolute god hell? Who let rogues have so much broken skills? How? Why? Who do I gotta talk to? Wizards of the Coast, what the hell? 15th level is where we get Slippery Mind. Basically, this allows you to add your proficiency into your wisdom saving throws. 16th level, we get ability score improvement. Okay, yeah, we already know what this does. Moving on. This is... At 17th level, we get our final roguish archetype, Soul of the Deceit. Basically, this ability allows you to shield your thoughts from being read unless you allow it. You can also present false thoughts if you roll a deception roll against their insight check. Also, to add a nice little cherry onto this cupcake, if you are in a spell that makes you tell the truth or a potion that makes you tell the truth, guess what? That stuff is negated and you can lie your ass off. Holy balls! Holy balls! Rogues are the most OP class in the entirety of D&D game. Okay, look. Okay, so we have, in the D&D community, we bash on so many classes for either being really, really bad or like really, really weak. But I have not heard anyone, like talk shit about rogues to this level of like, they are super OP. Why is not this a thing? Why do people have to keep giving hate to the fighters? Come on, guys, give some of the hate to the rogues. They can handle it. 18th level gives us elusive. Essentially, no matter what the creature does, regardless of an ability, a spell, or status, they cannot get advantage on your character. At 19th level, we get our final ability score improvement, so use that to get another 20 in your stats, baby, let's go! And finally, at level 20, we get the penultimate skill, Stroke of Luck. Basically, if you miss on a roll to attack your opponent, or roll really badly on your skill check, you can treat it as a success. You can only do this about like once per short rest. So yeah, that's what rogues can do. They are extremely flexible, and they can either be like an intense killing machine or the greatest liar to ever exist. So since we talked about what a rogue can do, let's talk about how we can write a mastermind rogue. So writing a mastermind rogue is pretty easy because, you know, their skills are pretty much laid out for you to kind of like integrate into your backstory. You can be taught on how to read people and get information out of them from like a information hub of like a guild. You could have been taught on how to read people and extract information from them for a guild that specializes on information. Or you can be a con man that was forced to learn how to read and trick people in order to survive because, you know, being an orphan's hard on the streets. Like, goddamn, why are so many rogues orphaned? We gotta analyze that some of these days. So let's put a pin on that idea. Let's just put a little tiny pin. Boop. Hell, we can also run a whole espionage angle with this. You can be a sworn knight that's going undercover so you can get the secret information from a neighboring city. Or hell, you can just be a big ass troll and like steal that information and sell it to the highest bidder because, you know, capitalism, baby. But your skill can only be effective by how much they are used in game. Since Mastermind Rogues kind of fall under, you know, the role-playing game pillar that we were talking about, it's something that you kind of want to talk with your DM so they can give you ample opportunity to use your skills so that you can feel useful, because nobody wants to feel useless at their table. This game is all about having fun, you know? This class can thrive underneath a campaign that is all about political intrigue and espionage. You know, just have a little campaign about a group of rogues just trying to like pull off a heist in a local shop in town. Now, before we sign off here, I am going to give you guys an example of a mastermind rogue. Now, this can be used for your character or as an NPC in your game. During a party where a political figure is celebrating their victory over being voted into power, everyone is cheering, drinking their happiness and eating their fill. The newly elected mayor goes ahead and invites his team to his office for a private celebration. The crew follows and they have a good time. All is well. One of the advisor, a meek human, is nervous. They're afraid since the tactics they used to get elected wasn't exactly legal. And with it, they would get into a lot of trouble. They bribed a lot of the voters and used mercenaries to sabotage the other people running against the mayor. The mayor assures them that they're okay. No one would ever know about their secret. The assistant nods and excuses themselves from the party. As they walk away, their demeanor changes. From once was a nervous assistant that walked with a hunchback, was now walking with stride and confidence. They have a sly smile on their face. They slip into one of the dark hallways and open one of the doors. In it, they see the assistant unconscious and tied up. They leave a note that reads, "Sorry for taking your place. Hope you enjoyed a well-deserved rest." They switch out their clothes to what they were wearing to ones of a server, ripping off the disguise that was on their face to reveal themselves to be a half-elf. They blend into the crowd, pretending to serve food and drinks. as they slip out of the party and into the city, ready to sell information of their corrupt mayor to the highest bidder. Hey everybody, thank you for watching to the end of the video. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell so you're notified for all the new videos I'll be coming up in here. And there will be a whole hell of a lot. I am super excited. We got some cool editors working on our stuff, so you guys should be expecting videos to be coming out more consistently on a weekly basis, so I don't get burnt out trying to do it all by myself. Super excited. Special patron shout out to all of my patron backers and everything. You can find them all here and all that jazz. And if you want your name to be shouted out at the end of the videos like these lovely people in the credits and all that jazz, then please become a member of my Patreon or my Ko-fi and everything. We have set up goals to kind of help out, upgrade the equipment, and kind of doing more outsourcing so I don't get burnt out, which happened to me last time trying to do everything. So yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you think about this, and also let me know what kind of subclass you guys want me to talk about next time, to how to ride and everything. I really enjoyed this, so yeah. See you guys. Peace.